What is up, guys? We are back with another video. Now, today we have a VOD review I did quite a while ago, season 2.5, not season 3. I just couldn't find the time really to upload this and fit it in, but it still holds true because pretty much everything's the same from season 2.5. The meta shifted just a little bit, but not really. Iron Fist is still the same, so this still holds a lot of value. The reason why I wanted to upload this VOD review is I don't do VOD reviews very often, but this specific one was for a lower Celestial. At the time of doing their VOD review, he was a lower Celestial player. You'll see it's a very long VOD review. This is why I don't usually do them, is because I break it down a lot. And I know people love it. I know people really like that kind of breakdown. But for me, it's hard for me to just skim through it and watch mistakes and not comment. So it ends up being a longer video. That's why I don't do it often. But I will upload this one so you guys can see what a VOD review from me looks like. It's pretty long, but there's a lot of good info in it if you want to watch it. If you're really trying to learn and elevate your gameplay, there is a lot of good info in it. Anyways, I wanted to upload it because it was a low Celestial Iron Fist, and since doing this VOD review, he has progressed all the way up to Eternity. Very happy for him. Everyone give a round of applause for Snap Hacks. He's a valued member of my community, and he has reached eternity, so congratulations to him. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the VOD review. It's Wolverine and Iron Fist, you know? I mean, okay, I don't know why you're trying to do this. Like, you need to have some awareness here when you're going for your, like...
You seeing stars?
Like... You're just rushing in here. I like. What do you hope? What are you hoping to accomplish here? Their whole team is in line of sight of you. Are you like you're hoping that their two healers just somehow, actually, some God's will don't see you here when you're attacking this Panther? Like I don't like your team. Like where's your team? Wait, what? He did it. Oh my god, he ruined. And then oh, that Loki is so mad. That Loki is so mad. He ruined, but the structure collapsed. It canceled the rune, and then for some reason, he was hoping you'd look away and think he was a clone. Okay, that Loki was dumb. You got Snapbacks. You got very lucky there. Okay, you got very lucky. That play that you were doing was terrible. All the time on this map is hard because when you go for the right dive, if they're looking, they'll just stop your dive. And you don't have many escape routes. You need to have waited till your team engaged, and then what you should have done. Guys, this is why I don't do VOD reviews. It takes so long. Like, the game just started. This is the very first encounter. Look at how fucking long it takes. This is why I don't do VOD reviews. It takes so long. Because I have to comment on these things. Like, I just want to. So, anyways, what I normally do is, like, what you should have done. Like, you got very lucky with that Loki. What you normally should have done here is waited till your team engaged. And then I like to wall run on here. And I would have went to the corner. And then, actually, no, the healers are over there. If the healers were over here, I would have went to the corner here, meditated, and died once my team is engaging. But the healers are over there, bro. Healers over there. You got very lucky with that Loki. You got very lucky, man. But I would have went around for the flank completely. Like, your team didn't even engage yet. You have so much time, and I don't know why you're engaging. Like, you shouldn't have accomplished anything. The Loki is just unbelievably terrible. Okay, let's move on. You need patience on that engagement. That was like a bad engagement. This is fine. You spotted. This is fine. You spotted a. What? This is very weird. Oh, it's just a weird engagement. So this is not when you would use your kick to engage. There are times you use your kick to engage. This is not the time to do that. Absolutely not. You're like a centimeter out of lock-on range, and like You're 400 health. There's no threat here. He's not even looking at you. You're in lock-on range. Why do you kick to engage? You're in. You can even see his health. You know he's not low. You just... I don't know why you did that. That was a complete fuck up. I have no clue why you just did that. You have 400 health. He's literally in your lock-on range, and you go with the kick. I have no clue I did that. Like, this just looks confusing. And then, like, and then, like, your movement is... I don't even know. It just looks so bad. Like, your movement here just looks really bad. And, like, now you don't have a kick, and now you're just dead, probably, I'm assuming. Probably dead, right? Oh? You managed to escape? This is very risky. This would not fly in higher ranks. Your block... Let's go back a little bit to just above. Might have been a misclick, but I have a bad habit of getting antsy with kicks. Yeah, it was very antsy. This would not fly in a high rank, what you're doing right here. So... You're in the middle of the fight with everyone here. And your block... You don't have your block, you're half health, and you don't even try to walk out. You just go right back in without a block. This is where this would fly pre-nerf because you get your block quicker. You might be able to get your block back quick enough. But here, they all just need to look at you and you're dead. Like, there's a Punisher right there. There's a mag right there. There's a cloak right there. You will blow up in 1 second with how far your block is off. It's 8 seconds off, and you're right in the middle of all their faces. You're literally dead here. This is where, like, I'd wall run up here and meditate. This is in the video I made, the first Iron Fist Academy, where I talked about the meditation when you'd use it. This right here is when you'd use it. When you did the wall run here, you wall run up mid combat because they're not going to look up and shoot you there because your whole team is here. You'd wall run up, meditate, and then jump down. Instead, you just go straight in, and you are lucky to have survived that. In high rank, that would not have flied. You would not have survived there. Punisher. Yeah, Punisher is very scary with shotgun. You do not fuck with that. It was a very heavy risk. If this was a higher rank, they would have just killed you. Like, just, you need to be weaving in your meditates. Like, especially 8 seconds left on the block is just way too long after the nerf to be doing that. Like, here is fine. Even though he was, like, low health. Here is fine. Even though you're jumping into them. It's 3 seconds. You're going to get it back in time. Like, here's fine. It's 3 seconds. Even though you're right in between them, it's 3 seconds. Let's assume that Punisher was full health. It was still fine to enter that engagement because you would have gotten it back. I don't know why you're retreating. I wish I can go back like a second. Oh, there we go. I don't know why you're retreating here. There's only two... Oh, I didn't see the Loki. Never mind. No, you're right to retreat. I didn't see the Loki. Time to heal. See, that right there is exactly what I meant, the meditate. Getting that extra overhealth before going back in. That's what you should have done earlier. This is all fine. Now keep pushing aggressively. They're not a full team right now. Go for the Loki. Now go for the cloak, actually. Oh, nice! Oh, you got messed with. See, blocking there was not the right choice. Look, I'll show you why. Watch. It's just a magnet looking at you. You have just one quick jump to the right. One quick jump to the right. Just save your block and wall run up and then meditate when it comes back in 4 seconds up the wall and then jump back down. Now you gotta wait. And then you go, that was terrible. So just could save your block there and then jump to the right, wall run all the way up this wall, meditated, and then go back down. I do this all the time on this map. Use your wall running, man. Use your wall running. Imagine if you did that, okay? Imagine if you did that. You didn't use your block, that you jumped to the right, you wall run all the way up here. Remember, use your wall running, man. You got to use your wall running a lot more. It's so useful It really is. You wall run all the way up here, meditate, and you get clear access to their backline. You have a huge wall running structure right here. Use it. Then you jump the backline. Now their team turns around, pressure again. Rotate back to their front line. Instead, you're just doing this with your 260 health and no block. You're hitting a Loki clone. And then now you're wall running up when they could see you, when the mag can literally just look to his left and be like, oh, there he is. I see him going up. Let me ping you. Let me ping you, and now my whole team knows you're coming. And then you retreat to deal the Spyro. That's fine.
Judge, jury, executioner!
That's your cloak's ult, right? Okay, your cloak is really terrible. Like, what do they expect you guys to do with that? I know this isn't a critique on you, but guys, if you play cloak, like, God, this is not how you play cloak. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Oh, I hate when I see this. Imagine, can you guys imagine if this cloak right now ran a line right up there? Oh man. Imagine if this cloak ran a line up. You could just steamroll them. Now, I know maybe she did this because there was the fear of the mag ult. But that's why you need, if you're going to play cloak like that, you need like a mag on your team or something. Or you need to know if they have the mag ult. Like, you need to like be mindful of that. Because if you ran a line up for your team, God, you would have steamrolled them. They don't even have a, do they have a support ult? They do. You would have forced a support ult. Instead, they can just walk backwards. They can just walk backwards and completely ignore you. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see. She went back because of punish roll. Let's see.
Judge, jury, executioner!
No, the cloak, it pops you. It pops you if they headshot you. You could avoid that by jiggling your head when you're in the when you're making the lines. It's only if they're headshotting you. You could end all your lines, and then shift to switch forms and right click and fly back to your team. All right, let's see here. That's good. Good recovery. Everything's fine so far.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show. I like the cold.
I could use this. Bless me, so long.
Okay.
Why can't I move?
I mentioned this so much. Guys, not even Ricey does this. I went to watch Ricey's stream when he was ticked off at the end. And like he ulted and he blew up. I looked at his ult. I'm like, why don't you? And he, like, you guys, like, people just don't do this, and like they never do it. No matter how many times I say do it, they never do it.
Bless me, so long.
Why can't I move?
Now I'll give you credit. You did meditate before you did it. Aqua's, I like how I didn't even have to say it. Respect. I didn't even say yet what the mistake was. You already knew what it was. I told him about this right click before ult. I like how I didn't even need to say it. You already knew. My man Aqua's. Right click before ult. Start the ult. I usually do right click before ult, but it was off cooldown. And why didn't you wait 2 seconds? Your ult is bad. You need to use every advantage you've got. Like there was really no rush here. Ooh, I mean, you missed your kick. It's just a whiff. Nothing to say about that. Why'd you go back? Why didn't you take care of the Loki clone? Did you not hear that? Those footsteps? Should I have waited for going? Yes, you should have. There are some times when you shouldn't, but that was not one of those times. There was nothing urgent about that moment.
The enemy has arrived.
You also didn't hide yourself during the animation. You were flying into the fight with the animation of the chi. You could have easily just got headshot by a punish there and took a boatload of damage. By the way, guys, I'm gonna show you when this game's over. But there is a tech that I didn't know existed. That I saw someone leave a comment on a Ricey's live stream multiple times, probably because this dude maybe figured it out himself and he wanted people to know. But I'm gonna show you guys in the training after this. Some people here might know it. I don't know how common it is. It's just something I've never heard before. Alright, let's see. Good job retreating there. Good job retreating there.
Fight their control. I suck.
I'm doing this my way.
You belong to me.
Going the long way.
Judge, jury, executioner.
This is very low value right now. Ooh, nice. I probably would have did that too, actually.
Us against the world.
I could use this.
Full basic punch combo into parry. I don't know who that is. I mean, I don't know what you're doing here. Like, what are you hoping to accomplish? I think you're probably gonna die here, right? Oh, you got very lucky. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with that, to be honest. Like, you just, like, why? I don't know why you just did this. Like, so, what's the goal here? Like, what's funny is, like, you didn't even, like, look to see what your team is. Like, you just walk in like this? I saw I was close to ults. This is, okay, that is a terrible idea. You're 75%. And you're going to jump into a team of 6 to farm your ult. So, that is a horrible idea. You could literally stagger your whole team if you die here. Which, by the way, you are very lucky. You have 26 health. This was a terrible idea. Just for that little bit of ult charge, which you would have gotten during the fight. That was very, very risky. And a bad idea. And would not fly in higher ranks. You got very lucky.
So cold.
Hostiles in front.
Oh. My goodness. That was crazy. I mean, you did just die right away. I'm not sure what to really say about that, you know? Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of, there's not much really critique there. You did kind of just, probably got a headshot by a Punisher. That was really fast. If you do 6 punches and then parry last second, you get like 50 shield, but it's kind of useless. That is useless. It's holding down block and M1 after. Is it holding down block and you attack after your flurry punches, and so you block again right when it's off CD? I have no clue what that is. Oh, that was patched? Okay.
Krakoa stands with Wakanda until the cold.
I could use this.
Let's see. This is pretty ballsy, not gonna lie. I mean, it could work. But, like... My goodness. I hope you don't die here and stag your team. Okay. Okay. You realize it was a bad decision. That was good. You realized it was not a good play and you walked out. Nice. You realized that was a bad encounter.
Faster, we need to get to T'Challa.
Bless me, Solo. More eager idiots.
Look out, we're strong together.
Almost bowed out.
Stop!
Yeah, what is up, Missouri? Also, why the fuck can Black Widow still do the stun even the kick was parry? I haven't had that happen, no. I had a game earlier where I like destroyed a Widow. I jumped on her 4 times, and every single time I parried the block and I won the fight. Well, I didn't win the fight every time, but I blocked it every time. I didn't get the grab thing. Maybe she's still able to do it, but she just missed. I don't know.
Freeze. A boom of life. Co-op time.
Judge, jury, executioner.
I don't know why you're not retreating like here. I mean, yeah, your team kind of lost the fight anyways, but like, you're down to when you're sitting there meditating. When you have kick, you can kick out. Now, yeah, you lose the fight anyways, but still, it's like an unnecessary death, you know. You didn't do it again. Wait, did you?
Look who's here.
There's 2 ults in a row. 2 ults in a row. Why did you block here? Why did you even block here? Like, for what reason did you block here? Like, that was just, there's just no, like, you're so far from them, and you have so much cover, and you also have so much health. Is it just instinct? Like, oh, they're shooting in my direction, I'm gonna block? Because now, look, you're waiting. You're waiting for your block. And then you get impatient, and you just decide to ult. And you ult in the middle of the open without using cover. You just jump straight in like this. Imagine Punisher looks up and shoots you right now. You are so lucky. You can't do this. You can't just jump in and let them see you during your whole I can't do anything animation. You jumped. You didn't harmony recovery. You didn't right click. And you didn't hide during this little animation phase where you can't do anything. You did none of those 3. At least do one of them. At least one. You did none. Wait, whoa. What is that? What happened? What the hell? Did I hide my cursor? Fuck, what did I press? I think I hid my cursor somehow. Is alt? Yeah, it's alt. Okay. Okay, here we go. I actually used this recolor of the skin. I think the skin's okay. Wait, why aren't you killing anything? Did they ult? Oh, they did. That's their ult on the ground. Hey, you know what? You did something good here. Let me show you. Right before the ult ended, you blocked. Right there. That was very smart. That's what you should always do. Is block right before it ends. That way you instantly get your block back in 3 seconds when it's over. Always do that. That was a really good idea you did it. Because now look, now you have your block back right away. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't have your block back right now. You'd be dead. It's very, very high value. You shave off 12 seconds from your cooldown by doing that. If you didn't use your block there, you'd have 12 seconds on that cooldown. You would be dead there. It is such a high value move. I'm very happy you did it there. Okay. I don't know why you went back in, though. Like, that was just a bad decision. That was just a terrible decision. So, you're blocking, and you come out, right? And you're 260 HP, and you go back in. Without your block into 3 people. Yeah, no. No. Like you're gonna die here. The mag can solo you at this point. Like, the mag can solo you. You could remove everyone from this map, and this mag solos you. You're not gonna do anything against this right now. Your mag will solo you. Yeah, like look at how fast that happened. Like, you cannot be playing like that if you want to make Iron Fist work in high rank. You can't be playing like that. You need to have a lot less risk tolerance. Like, that's just too much of a risk.
Amazing Spider-Man!
And you had to retreat immediately and then die to the Spider-Man ult. Like, you just need to lower your engagement times.
Solo's Fury!
Down to 30 seconds.
My Curl Mo is dead already. Okay, yeah. Let's see. What the fuck was that? A lot more careful.
Down to 30 seconds. I'm hurt.
Like, you saw my game state. You saw how much you have to weave out of the fight and how fast you blow up. You blow up omega fast. You have to weave out like crazy. You need to be very safe. Like, here, I would have... I also mentioned this. Actually, I don't think I mentioned this in a video. I mentioned it in many streams, but not a video. You should have blocked the moment you went around that corner. Like, the reason why I'm able to win so many 1v1s against isolated targets is because you need to know when to block based off what you're facing. I should make a video about this in the Iron Fist Academy, is 1v1s. Now, the only hero this isn't the case on is, like, when you're facing another Iron Fist, it gets complicated. But when you're facing, like, anything else, if it's anything that uses a gun and shoots you, you block right when they see you. You walk around that corner, Punisher's gonna, like, no person has discipline, has trigger discipline when they first see you. They never, ever, ever do. They never look at you and immediately think, I'm going to wait until he blocks before shooting him for the first time. They never, ever do it. They shoot you first, and then at some point, they expect you're going to block, and at some point, they'll have that trigger discipline. They never do it right away. I beat Hellas every time by doing this. The moment they turn, I block, and I get a guaranteed block. Worst case, they whiff their shots, you get no overhealth, but you have your 30% damage reduction. You at least won't blow up as fast. Like, right here... First of all, there's no rush. There's absolutely no rush for this. Like, you need to be aware of what's around you. There's no rush to be diving that right now. 2 of them together. You're not going to kill anything here. In fact, if I were you, you should go for the mag. But since you're not going for the mag, what you should have done is meditate first. This is an example of meditate first. If you meditate first, the value of diving them is a lot higher. You're now a huge distraction, so your team can kill the mag. You're now going to occupy both of them for quite a while. Because here's what happens. Like, if you did what you should do here, which is meditate and then walk that corner. See, he's already got a shotgun now. He already knows you're coming. And yeah, look how much damage that does. Imagine you walk that corner with your meditate health and you blocked right away. You'd have 400 to 500 health right now. You might be able to kill that cloak. Maybe. Even with your 30% damage reduction and 450 health, the Punisher would still kill you very fast. So maybe you could kill that cloak.
Jury! Executioner!
I think they win before you get back, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do the second round. This took a long time. This has been a long fucking VOD review. I think I touched on a lot of things. I don't know if I want to go through another whole round. This was like, how long was this? Like 25, 30 minutes already? Holy shit. And what do you guys want? Do you guys like this? Do you want me to do the second round? Do you guys want me to do another round? Yes? Okay, we'll do another round. I'll turn it into a video. I think this is a good game to review. I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, JGs, thank you for coming out to stream. You come out to almost every stream of mine. Thank you. Thank you to my my most loyal and amazing viewers. I will see you later. JGs, thank you very, very much for coming in and tuning in. It's pretty engaging. I think it's Minecraft time. I want the second round because I want more rice. Maybe I'll do the second round later. It's kind of tiring for me. You know what? We'll do the second round, then we'll do Minecraft. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll try to go quicker this round though. I'll try to go quicker. Horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Can you still do my VOD review, but quickly? I'll do it in the next stream, and I'll go through it slowly. I'll go through it slowly in the next video. Next stream, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll go through it slowly tomorrow. Or, I don't know if I'm going to do Rivals tomorrow. Maybe the stream after. Yeah, no, this is horrible. So, I take this position too. But you need to stay low. Like, you need to stay low and peek the corner to see where they're coming, and then wait until they're low enough to not see you. Like, they could see you a mile. Like, this is so bad. Like, look at, they could all see you. Like, you're not going to do anything right now. This is so bad. You're not going to call, this is the worst dive I've seen in a while. Like, this is really, really bad. Like, my goodness, that, like, there's no way this mag doesn't, there's no way he doesn't look. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh my god, this is so bad. Oh. I don't know what the hell you are doing here. You're risking your life for no reason. Zero value. You will not accomplish a single thing here. My goodness, this is really terrible. There's so many reasons why it's bad. Number one, you died when they could all see you. You just jumped right over where they could all see you and dived. Second, you have no team here. They haven't even entered a contesting. They're not even in the choke yet. They just walked out of spawn. Like, this is a throwing kind of dive. This is like I'm throwing level of diving. Like, that was just so bad. Like, I don't. Oh my goodness. I hope that never happens again. That was really, really, really bad. Like, when you're in this position, it is a very nice position to be in. You sit here like this, and you look like this, to the corner of your screen, until they're under the ledge, and you could jump, and they won't see you. And then you meditate, because you have a lot of time. This is when you meditate. This is another thing. You meditate here, because you have time. This is a perfect example of I have time to meditate before I dive. This is like the prime example of I have time to meditate before I dive. You didn't do that either. You did like nothing right here. I think another thing you don't realize, you're jumping into that dagger. Yes, that is another thing. You're also jumping into, yeah, you're using, oh my, yeah, you are using all your jumps. Oh god, that's that's a lot of reasons why this is a bad dive. A lot of reasons. You're also using all your jumps to get to them. What you should have done is, first of all, make sure they don't see you. And then you could do one jump and then float by left-clicking. By spamming your attacks, you could float to them and save your jump. That's what you should have done. You should have saved your jump and floated. You can't float if they see you, but you shouldn't be diving like this if they could see you. So ideally, you just use like one jump and then you float. Or no jumps. Yeah, and then you retreated. Yeah, as expected. And then That's fine, going for a peel. I mean, you chased him very far, but you got the kill. Okay. I said I was gonna go through. I said I was gonna go through this quicker, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. So you got the Spider-Man, and then this is fine. This is fine. This is fine here. I would have blocked here. I know it's tempting because you're on your 6th attack. I know it's tempting. But this is where you need to have discipline. This is the hardest thing to do, and I've done it so many times. It's painful. I've had to do this so many times. You're about to land the 6th hit in your combo. Just block. Just do it. Deep down, you know you should have blocked. Look, what you see it. I know you saw it. I know you saw that mag turn to you. I know you did. I know you did. You also see this cloak turning her form to fly away. I know it's tempting. You're about to go for the 6th hit. And you're thinking, just land that 6th hit into a kick. She's dead. Just land the combo into pick, and it's juicy. It's not safe. Just right click. Ditch the combo. Right click. Now instead of 97 health, you're at 330 health. Huge difference. Yeah. That's why one of the ways I learned to counter trigger discipline is by blocking early when they first look at you. It's how you counter trigger discipline. Because you notice when you eventually did block. Watch. You took one bullet. That's it. You took one bullet. They never missed the first shot. They'll always miss that 3rd shot, though. Now, jump up. Yes, yes. It's good. Now, don't go in. No, please don't dive right now. It's not the dive that was bad. It's not meditating first, because you have time right now. It's not... You have 7 seconds. Just meditate. It takes 2 seconds. You have the time. But get a quick meditate in and then jump in. You gotta meditate more, man. Use your meditate. Okay, now this... Oh, that's your escape. You're like... Not here. That's not a time to use your kick. Why? Because you're pushing into a deep 4-man, like you have one follow-up, which is the thing, and you're pushing into 4. Okay, I think one's a clone. You're pushing to 3 people without a block. You should not have used your kick to engage. You should not have done that. That was very risky. If your thing didn't follow you up, you might have died. Like, it was just very, very, very risky. Should not have used your kick, because that's your escape. If you're going in that deep, you need your kick to escape. If you, because like there's so many, you have to play so safe because you don't want to stagger your team. Like in higher rank, they know they're down 1, push now. They're staggered, push now. You're risking so much right now by doing that. If you take a beautiful winning, dominating situation and you push too aggressive and you don't save your kick and you die and you stagger your team, you could compromise this whole point. You could have lost the point for your team, and who knows what happens. It's a new timeline now where you lose the point. And they could continue and spiral and stagger your team. You don't know. Okay. I don't know why that was so funny. Oh, that's beautiful. It's just the timing on that was just fucking hilarious. That was just fucking hilarious. Bro, Kermo is horrible. My god, he's died so many times. Yeah, 10 deaths. I just see him dying all the time.
Judge, jury, executioner.
The hell has one final? I don't know how you guys made it so far.
Judge, jury, Executioner!
Look out behind you.
To be honest, I don't know if I would have retreated there. I probably would have stayed in the fight a little longer. If I had my kick, actually use your kick. This was a bad kick. No, it wasn't a bad kick. I take that back. I would have stayed in the fight. I would have stayed in the fight here. I mean, like, you've got your thing right there, your Luna. I would have stayed in the fight. I would have stayed in the fight. Now, is it like, this is like a 50-50? Like, both are an okay choice. Like, I think the better choice here is, like, your thing is right next to you and your Luna's right there. And your backline's safe. You have your cloak ult down. I would have pushed. But, like, it's not a bad choice to go down here. But, like, your cloak just ulted. So you know your backline's safe. You know, and your thing is directly next to you. Like, you saw earlier when I was playing a game. And we had the throwing Spider-Man. And I said, my thing is goated. I love having this thing with me. And you guys were, I'm not sure if you were watching that game, but the thing was following me up every time. I even risked my life more than I normally would because the thing had my back. Now, sometimes it caused me to die, but I got the kill first. Like, when you have the thing and he's right next to you following you up, like, you still have to be careful, but that's why it's not like it was the wrong choice. It wasn't the better choice. It just wasn't the better choice to go back here. Because, like, you have the cloak ult down. You don't really need to peel when you have the cloak ult. Okay, I'm going to skip a bit. Let's get closer to the end. Thing is nice because it gives even more data. Yeah, I fucking love a really good thing. I mean, I had one in my game today. It was so good. We lost it because it was the one that had the throwing Widow / Spider-Man. But it feels so good when you have a good thing. I personally would have left there too. Yeah, it's not the wrong choice. It's not like a bad choice to do that there. Like, it was a bit of an... It's like a... There's value in both decision.
Get that vehicle moving again.
There's value in both choices there, so it's not a bad choice to go back. I just don't think I would have done that. This is fine. This is good. That was good going for the Loki.
I'm doing this my way. The moon haunts you.
See, this is what you need to do. This was good. This is what you need to do. The very fast, snappy, like, uptime. Rotate back. Kick out, immediately wall run into a position they can't... Yes, this right here is the elite rotation you have to be doing all the fucking time. This right here, you finally did it. This is the first time I saw you do such a beautiful rotation. Beautiful rotation. You go straight for the Loki, right? You realize you don't get the kick. You start moving towards the front. You block. You don't get much overhealth. You know you're too deep. You kick to the front line. You immediately get to the wall run. You go all the way up where they can't see you. You meditate to get your overhealth because there's 10 seconds left on your block, which is too long. So you meditate, and then you immediately drop again back on the back line. Beautiful. This is what you need to do. This is such a beautiful rotation. You did this perfectly. This right here is it. This is the Iron Fist rotation that you play. That is how you get to eternity, and one above all is that rotation right there. Beautiful. That right there is what you do, because you had 10 seconds on your block. You also had the time. You meditated, which gave you the overhealth to survive it, and you went straight back to the back line. That was that was such a beautiful rotation to watch. That was beautiful. That is exactly how you play Iron Fist on high rank. Now do that more. Do that sequence a lot more. I have not seen that enough from you. You've done a little bit of the kicking and then wall running back, but you would forget a key component. Like, you jump down with your block for 10 seconds, but you wouldn't meditate. That is a key component. If your block is 10 seconds on cooldown when you're doing that rotation, you need to meditate, or else it fucks the whole thing up. If you dive with that 10 seconds, someone could just kill you. But you meditated. It gave you that buffer. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What's going on now? Let's see. Let's see.
Judge, jury.
They're ulting. Yeah, good block. I mean, it's a team wipe, so I guess it doesn't really matter what happens next. To the next team fight. Oh, you survived here. You going for the stall, I think? That's fine. You definitely would have been able to stall more if you blocked early, though. Again, the blocking early. You have to block early. They will always shoot when they look at you right away. I know it's hard. It's like it's not natural to block when you're not already taking damage. And I know it's not natural. They all look at you and it feels like you're about to block air. But this is where it's taking Iron Fist to the next level. Upping your gameplay. Blocking when they're going to shoot, not as they're shooting, because they could stop and have trigger discipline if they expect your block. This is where it's bringing it to the next level. Anticipating. Like, you're going up like this, block now. You waited way too long until you're taking damage. Too much damage. Like, in the replay, you could see exactly when they look. But realistically, I would have blocked after that first little bit of damage. Like, in the replay, you could see, okay, right now. So you should have blocked here. The invis would have pretty good reaction time there. But for me, I would have blocked, like, right here. But you just did way... You would have had probably 300 to 400 health right now. Probably upper 300, lower 400. You'd have stalled a lot longer. And actually, your team killed their Spider-Man. You could have won. Maybe won this fight if you survived that. Again, blocking early. Alright, I'm gonna skip this fight. Let's see.
Judge, jury.
Oh, are you on Strange till the end? No, you're not. Let's see.
Down to 30 seconds.
Nice.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you gonna do there? You got ulted, you know. It is what it is. Just watch it one more time. I mean, I would have went for the tank instead of the Moon Knight, but no, that's the minor thing. Yeah, like, there's a bunch of ults. The team's wiped. Nothing much you can do here, to be honest. Two very strong ults and no counter. I guess you lose.
Keep fighting until we have a winner. Final score.
Alright, that's it for the VOD review. Guys, if you enjoyed this VOD review, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and turn the bell for notifications so you can see when my next video is. As well as comment down below what kind of Iron Fist guides or anything in general you want to see. Any content you want me to do, just write it down below. Yeah, and that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, take care.